Going on? Good morning, everybody. I'm on here to do the big stories of what happened in WWE this week. It's been a crazy week in WWE. It's been like story after story after story, from Monday to today. It's been like some crazy stories going on in in wrestling this week. Hopefully everybody have a great day at work and school. Whatever you doing today, just do what you gotta do. Um, I'm gonna break down the first story. The first story is Roman Reigns relinquishing the WWE Universal Championship because he basically, been dealing with leukemia for like 11 years. This is a heartbreaking situation. I pray for him. I pray for his family. I pray for, whoever has to go through this. That's a sad thing to deal with. That he has to relinquish the WWE Championship, the WWE Universal Championship for this. But like I said before, at the end of the day, your health is more important than anything. He has to go home, take care of himself, and do what he got to do. This probably shocked everybody when Raw came on Monday night. I think nobody expected for this news to break down. Probably people thought something was going on because Roman didn't have his uniform on, he didn't have his shield, nothing on, and come to find out, he has leukemia and he has to deal with that, and it's just been, you know, crazy thing. You know, I pray for, like I said, I pray for his family. I pray for everybody that's involved in this thing, from the Usos to The Rock to Tamina to to everybody who's involved in this. Is his whole family. I pray for them that they go through this and that they really, you know, you never know what can happen these days. But hopefully, Roman will be back in the WWE. Right now, he's gone from the WWE. And to me, I feel like the WWE right now, with him gone, it opens up a lot of it opens up a lot of stuff going. It opens up a lot of good other stuff going on with this company. The people that should be pushed might be pushed right now, might get pushed. With him gone, with him dealing with his situation, like Braun Strowman and Brock are gonna be at the next pay per view. Um, should be interesting. Um, me personally, I expect Braun to win the Universal Championship at the next pay per view. Um, like I said, I think he right now, and I expect it because I feel like him and Drew, if he win it, him and Drew McIntyre already feuding against each other. That could be his next opponent. Right now, Braun, they had him a heel, and then they turned him back to a face. And I'm guessing WWE knew what was going on with Roman, so that's why they did what they did with Braun. So it's Braun and Brock and the next pay per view. It just you know should be interesting. And me personally, I expect Braun to win the title. I expect him to win it. I really do. I expect him to win it. Um, Another story that happened this week. Elias turned face. He beat up Baron Corbin. He turned face. You know, the face has turned. Another story. Dean Ambrose turned heel. They won Rollins and Dean won the tag team belts. They beat Dolph Ziggler. They beat Drew McIntyre to win the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. And they won it. But at the end of the show, at the end of the match, At the end, when the show almost came off the air, Dean Ambrose turned heel on Seth. He went completely berserk, on Seth. And I don't see Seth and Dean keeping them titles long. I think more likely They will probably lose them again. Um, to me, I feel like this is a good thing that Dean turned heel because WWE needs another heel. Now, I looked at Dean and I looked at Dean as a heel, regardless. So at the end of the day, Dean Ambrose is a heel, and him and Seth, and him and Rollins are gonna go at each other. Seth Rollins will go at each other. Um, he basically turned heel on his own tag team partner. And like I said, I don't see them staying with the titles long. I really don't. I don't see them having the titles that long. Like I said, this week has been crazy. SmackDown, what happened on SmackDown this week? I'm gonna go to SmackDown because they were the major stories on Raw this week. SmackDown concerned. Um, AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan was wrestling the Usos again for the second straight week. The Usos beat them. Last week, Daniel Bryan kicked AJ in the face. This week came up the opposite. AJ kicked Daniel in the face, and they still lost. So that feud is really coming to that's gonna come. More likely, he's gonna blow up eventually between AJ and Daniel Bryan. I can see that going a big time feud eventually. Um, at the end of the day, both of them are face, but somebody's gonna be probably turn heel on one another. Another thing that happened on SmackDown this week, the Big Show and the Bar. I I honestly, for the life of me, this is 2018. I don't have a clue. I am absolutely clueless. Why is the Big Show still in WWE in 2018? Why he not retiring? I don't understand it. I don't understand why they brought back the Big Show. I don't get it. I don't. I legitimately don't get why they brought back the Big Show. I really don't. I'm confused. Like I'm very confused about this whole situation. Because I don't think the Big Show is that good. Honestly, he's not the Big Show of old. That's the problem. He's not the Big Show of old. And I don't understand why he's back in the company. I really don't. I don't understand. I think it's terribly ridiculous. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Um, Another story that happened this week. You know, we had Rey Mysterio versus The Miz. Yeah, versus The Miz this week. Rey Mysterio beat The Miz. Um, we had Randy Orton versus Matt Hardy, which was a terrific match. And Randy Orton hit the RKO for the win. This week was, like I said, in SmackDown. Oh yeah, and the last thing, Becky Lynch and Charlotte for the WWE Women's Championship, which will and Becky attacked Charlotte again outside of WWE at the Performance Center, and it's just been, they've been going at each other for a minute, and they wrestle each other this week when in Evolution, WWE Evolution, the women's pay per view. They wrestle each other this week, and my prediction is I think personally I think Becky retains. I think Becky retains the belt. I think she retains the belt here. That's my prediction on that. But like I said, Becky attacked Charlotte again, and this time it was at the Performance Center when she was talking to the female young talent, the Performance Center. Let's move on to NXT. NXT, everybody was trying to figure out who attacked Aleister Black this week. And the person that attacked Aleister Black this week, nobody seen it. Nobody seen this coming. Honestly, nobody seen this coming. Um, at the end, especially at the end of the show, nobody seen this. I mean, who would have thought that the person that attacked Aleister Black was Johnny Wrestling? And I'm guessing he turned heel on this show. He turned heel on NXT TV, which is a good thing, which I think probably is a good thing for him turning heel because he could team up with him and um, him and Chopper to win to team up again as heels, as being heels. But my opinion is, I think before the year is out, I could see Johnny Wrestling becoming the new WWE NXT champion. At the end of the day, I could see that happening. Um, I mean, it's good. They turned him heel. It's a good attitude, it's a good role, and I think he could play that role when it comes to being a heel. Like I said, this is my all my like thoughts of what happened this week in WWE. Hope you enjoy this. Like, comment, subscribe, put the notification bell on. Hope you have a great day. Peace.